is serious, it's serious. You could say you know me. On the road to making love, baby. I could feel you, but your lies just took a ride on the wrong side.